Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and welcome back to the Coin Channel. Or, who knows, it might be your first time here, so if it is, well, thank you for stopping by and I hope you enjoy. I know that I have some friends who have spread my channel around, so you know who you are. If you're watching this, thank you. And with your help, we're able to hit 1.5K. I was going to get to that in a little bit. Yeah, we got some new dogs. A whole bunch of things have happened. So let's go ahead and get into it. I just got to update you all as to what's going on. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I know it's not exactly the most popular hobby, especially with my age demographic. Nobody I know collects coins on a big scale. But, thinking about it, maybe one or two. I know my good friend Philip does do some silver stacking, and one of my old friends who graduated before I could, good old Christian, he also collected coins as well. He has quite a nice coin collection apparently, so I've yet to check it out. So I hope one day I can. It'll be a nice little video too, maybe, who knows. But yeah, lots of things happened. Let's get into it. So first of all, this video is not entirely going to be an update video. I do have some video content near the end. I'll probably put up a timestamp as to when that is. It might take me a while to get this video out because this is currently Memorial Day 2023, and I'm going to be headed over to Japan pretty soon, pretty much the next week after. On the 4th of June, we're going to be headed out of DFW, headed over to Toronto Pearson. Follow that a day later to Tokyo Haneda Airport. So yeah, gonna be international traveling pretty soon, finally. And in preparation of that, we were gonna be traveling earlier, but things happened and timing wasn't so great. So I ended up originally gonna get a visa, but I ended up getting not only a US passport, which I already had, but also a Japanese passport. So I now have 2 passports and I am a dual national, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's very rare to have that opportunity. The only way you can really get it is to have your name written in the family record over there, which can be difficult to do. Otherwise, I would have to give up one of my nationalities, which in that case would be Japanese nationality. So yeah, but since I do have my name written there, I get both. So I'm pretty happy about that, pretty stoked. So yeah, another thing is we're going to be traveling, so I hope to make some videos, probably do a little bit of a vlog style thing for my trip, just showing where I'm going and showing everything. So be on the lookout for that, hopefully. And getting some metal detecting in, possibly some coin roll hunting, and I might be stopped by the police, but we'll just have to see. And if I do get to do coin roll hunting, it's going to be super basic. It's not going to be much, just because coins aren't exactly accepted at banks, and we'll see if I can try to do some coin exchanges to get some rolls. So that should be interesting. I'm thinking about doing 10 yen since I like to collect the little 10 yens with the bumpy reeded edges. They're pretty cool, and they end up having a little bit of a premium, so they're kind of like wheat cents. So yeah, talked about that, talked about the dog. We got a new dog. That's who you heard barking along with. And yeah, she's a handful, she's a mess, but she's our mess. And we love her a lot. German Shepherd mix, here's some pictures. And yeah, on top of getting that trip passport and everything, also went to Chase here and picked up some Canadian buckaroos. Got some 5s, 10s, and 20s, so we got $50 here. Don't think I'll use it all, but it's there just in case we need it. So there's no harm in keeping it for later. So yeah, I'm loving the Canadian bills. They're nice and cool. They got lots of designs, lots of colors. They're all plasticky, so they're fun to handle and look at. So yeah, on top of all those things, I no longer am going to be using Sony Vegas. I'm going to be trying my hand at Adobe Premiere. Don't know how well that's going to be, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I think it's going to be really nice because I can already tell some basic tasks are a lot easier and a lot faster, but there's just so many buttons, like too many to deal with for now. But I'm just going to learn each thing one bit at a time, and it'll be just fine. So hopefully my video content will be a little more frequent now that I'm out of school. I don't have to worry about much. I can actually have some time in the day to edit videos if I want. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look and see as to all of the things that I got from the coin shop, because I went to 2 coin shops, went to sell some metal and made a good amount of money, and I thought, hey, there's a coin store nearby, let's check it out. So I did, and I didn't do too well in that particular one, but my favorite classic Fort Worth Coin Company, absolutely wonderful. I got a lot of goodies, so I'll go ahead and show those. And this is all going to be stuff that I got in preparation for my trip, because people throw away their world currency and bring it to the coin shop, and well, the coin store gets so much they got to get rid of it, so they give each coin to pennies on the dollar. So I thought, hey, if I can get some dollar coins, if I can get some quarters, I'll take it. So sure enough, I got some stuff. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. So, once again, enough rambling. Thank you for checking out the channel if you're new. Thank you for everyone returning back to the channel. And it feels really good to finally make a video again. So without further ado, let us get straight into it. All right, let's get into it. So the first place we went to was Arlington Coins. I still like the place. It's just a bit too cramped for my liking, and everything's just a bit more expensive than Fort Worth Coin Company. Still, it's a solid place. People are super nice. Still highly recommend it, but I think I'll just stick with Fort Worth Coin Company. It's also just a bit closer as well, so I have to spend less on gas. But we did pick up quite a bit of stuff. So, as you all know, I will be stopping by Canada, and you know what? Take a look at this. One benefit of going to another country and checking out the coin store as well, you can't use the money in that country, but you can use it in another place that you will visit. So we ended up getting just a bunch of quarters here. All of these guys were 6 for $1, which means I just got just a little bit of profit on each of these coins. So we ended up getting a total of 1, 2, 3, 350 plus 1 in a flip, which I don't think it's too valuable. It's a 1968 Canadian quarter. This is the nickel version, not the silver one, so it is not going to have any silver value. So I'm thinking about just breaking this guy out of its container. So yeah, we ended up getting a Canadian 1968 quarters, as well as just a bunch of others here. Nothing special, no special reverse on any of these guys. They all look the same. Just all caribou quarters, nothing special. But we only spent a total of $250. Not bad. We did just barely eke out a profit, and that's all good. What really happens though is when I go to the other place, and before I show you that, I will tell a bit of a funny story that they were talking about in there, and they were laughing like crazy. But what happened is that they had a bunch of the Libertads, which are super duper highly collectible silver coins. They had like huge amounts of them at one point. They kept getting a lot of shipments in, and because they're highly sought after, they get picked up pretty easily, pretty quickly too, so they sell them out real fast. So this guy comes in, he does pretty well in terms of that. He always gets them and always ends up bringing something nice back home. However, the one time he decides not to do it, his brother, his arch nemesis pretty much, finds out about the Libertads and buys it before he even has a chance. So, he's out of his luck there, and he's mad. He is pissed. He is not happy about that. So he says, no, let me know when you got something nice. And, it turns out that they did. They had a 2009, I think, proof set of Libertads, which is really hard to find, at least in the States. And they were selling it for about $675. And yeah, the guy heard about it and he bit. So when I did come in, It was near the end of closing, so I doubt he was even able to make the sale on that day. But I will laugh so hard if I find out that his brother picked it up. The one time he's like, I got it, I'll be on my way, and he doesn't get it. So sad. So yeah, people go crazy over some of these coins. And yeah, they're beautiful coins, no doubt, but man, I don't have that kind of money. But yeah, we ended up getting a pretty nice amount of Canadian quarters. Now, at the Fort Worth Coin Company, they have an even better deal on any foreign coins. As you can see, foreign coin lot, $1.10. I got 11 coins. So let's take a look at that, as well as a foreign silver coin for my collection. So we'll take a look at that and see what that is. It's inside this bag. It's interesting that they both use the exact same style, so it must be pretty popular. Let's open this guy up and see what we got. Yeah, we did crazy good here. This is the nice one. We'll take a look at that in a bit, but we're going to take a look and see just what we got here. So we ended up not only getting some Canadian coinage, we also got some Japanese coinage for really good too. So we'll look at that. We ended up getting a total of 6 Canadian 25 cents pieces, which is just your regular quarters. And they're all just about the same, but we did get a specialty one, which I will keep for my collection. And that is what looks like 1999 October. So they were probably doing some kind of monthly release deal. Pretty cool. But yeah, we got the traditional Aboriginal Canadian little eagle on there, I think, or a hawk of some kind. Super duper cool. Look at that. So that is going to be a really cool piece to keep in my collection, but I can afford to do that because we ended up getting, on top of that, $1.25 in Canadian for only what amounts to 50 cents. So great deal. And on top of that, we ended up getting 100 yen pieces, 2 of them, so immediately 200 yen, basically $2 for 50 cents, so that's pretty good. And we also got 2 50 yen coins as well, which means 300 yen plus $1.25 Canadian, and also a very nice Gizaju, which is the rated coin. Very cool. And it is from Showa Niju Nana, I believe, 27. That's a 2, and then a 10, and then a 7, and then a year. So that's a pretty nice old one. Not a key date by any means, but still, those reeded edge coins are still fun to collect anyway. So, what about that silver piece? I spent a total of $7.58 US on this 1929 50-cent Canadian piece here. I love that design. You can see the crown there and the wreath of maple leaves all tied up in a nice bunch at the bottom. And yeah, you got King George V on there. It looks like he is still emperor and ruling over India. Very cool. So yeah, I'm super happy about this guy. Beautiful silver. I'm very happy to get this guy for only $7.88. If anything, even if I lost out on a bit, still a very nice coin. So I'm very happy about this. And yeah, so in total, we ended up getting a total of 5 25 Canadian dollars, as well as 310 Japanese yen. That is a crazy good deal. And if we do the math here, $1.10 at the second place, as well as $2.50 at the other spot. So that gives us a total of $3.60 US. That's a crazy good deal. You can see all the numbers on the screen, but I am so happy with that adventure that I had. And, I hope you enjoyed seeing all the things I got as well, especially this beautiful $50 as a bit of a reward for all my troubles. Beautiful piece. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Take care out there. Be safe out there on any of your travels, and have an amazing rest of your week.